showing affluence, and yet there is nothing to show for it. The other time too, I had an argument with someone, or we saw an incident in the US here where an Alhaji, I don't know the state he's from, is it from Adamawa or so? The guy went and was donating, he donated close to 10 million naira to a university in the US. Meanwhile, in his village, there are so many hungry people.
I remember
But meanwhile, exactly. But meanwhile, he can go and donate money in the in the US. Like, I don't know whether it's 50 million. Imagine someone like that kind of money without him doing anything. Of course, I've not even done it. I've not even seen, but now see it's exempted anyway. But just imagine the mindset. So what I'm trying to say is that all this mindset of these people is an aftermath of what they have been doing. When they come here, they behave like, oh, and you will see the arrogance. You even find out that even people who are not, you will see all these are fellow foreigners from other parts of the world. When they hear from Nigeria, and you hear the stories they tell you about other Nigerians. Oh, where they say, oh, I met a general, nice guy. I met this nice. I say, oh, right, how nice are they really? Are they nice because you see them because they come over to the country and then they spend money anyhow, and you see them as nice? You don't know the kind of ills they have done back in their home, and it's very, very unfortunate, and there are many of them. I don't know, because because this fight is a very, very, very strong one. I just feel that one day all these people that are doing this evil, we are going to really, those people will be caught up with them. One way or the other.
People will understand that the damages they are actually doing, instead of envying them, right? You should actually be shaming them if you can. See,
yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Baba. Let me take another one, okay?
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All the best, man.
Bless you.
Are you?
So I have somebody right there in the comments that is asking if there is no good news from the zoo. So I'm going to say that's a sarcastic comment, right? Because I would have jumped at you if you didn't put the zoo in that comment. So that simply means that you yourself, you are not really expecting anything contrary to what you have heard so far. Talking about good news from the zoo. I wouldn't know how to answer that if reporting the happenings from the contraption is something you don't really find a little bit concerning. Because that's why it is right here. If you are looking for any good news, depends on what that simply means to you. So the good news is to possibly manufacture one. What can constitute a good news? For example, let's say the EFCC just arrested about 18 sitting governors, arrested about 100 National Assembly members for corruption, and they are currently handcuffed, about to be sent to jail. That could be good news, right? Or you see, Tifnungu has been arrested, even though he's the president of Nigeria, simply because the National Assembly just impeached him for corruption and cover-up. Now he's been arrested. That could constitute a good news. What else can constitute a good news from the contraption, if we all of us want to be honest, is to say that over 3,000 people have been arrested in the NNPC, past and present, for their role in destroying the petroleum sector in Nigeria and the money, including the looting or the stealing of the Nigerian crude oil and all that. That would be good news, right? I mean, what else can be good news? Good news, good news. The another good news can be, the Sambisa forest. I've seen the total annihilation of the terrorists who have occupied the space for so long that we have videos of them either dropping their guns and running away, and that could be good news, right? What else can constitute a good news from that contraption? Prince Jejeman, can you help me?
Yes, so my good general, the Tukano Mike.
Yes, sir. Prince Jejeman, representing
IPOB for life, Baba.
That is him. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. Oh, how you there?
I'm still here, like, pushing.
Papa, the greatest news will be make who sleep now and wake up and hear say Nigeria don't collapse and Biafra is actualized.
That could be
That is
another
it.
good news. Exactly.
That,
Like everybody has
that
agreed to go their separate ways. That can be good news. So if somebody comes onto Mayegun's diary political and say, "Don't you have any good news from the zoo?" I don't know how to react to that. Say, make a cost you need, you the wine mini, or what exactly. But again, we know what can be good news. So I just don't know what the good news means to this individual, except they have to
honestly,
come clean. Please.
honestly, Baba. No, no wahala. What you will not say that the disaster there for door.
Hmm.
It just make where did when it go be, how it go happen.
Everybody still they
But
pretend. Mhm.
we see as they go. Now only consumption, no production.
No production. Hmm.
There's no business that will survive like that.
No.
So so it be the Nigeria now without IMF. That's all of them. You see, they will go run away and go and live in London or Dubai or America. You know. So and time will come. IMF self they will be tired. China is tired. That's why they are seizing property in London and where be America. So
From Canada to France to London, Liverpool, everywhere. Wherever they see the property of Niger, they take her.
what is that the suspect? We say there are some diehard criminals where there for IMF because how can they are seeing that the way these people are misusing all the money they are giving to them, but they are still giving them money every day. So they are criminals who are benefiting in that IMF. And I think it's high time people should go and protest at their headquarters anywhere they are. Because we can't be just telling every day talking to only this criminal in Nigeria. IMF people should go there and protest and ask them why are you giving this money? Are they no accountability to the money you are giving to them? What have they used it for? And you are still giving. So they are in conspiracy to kill everybody in that conjunction, concussion of Nigeria. You see, by my good general, the main thing will make me call now these two mad people, Sherima and Hopeless also Dimba. Say that one where they call Sherima, I think that Fulani
The shitty
boy
man.
when
Mhm.
waiting be name self, Sherima Abi. Am I
The
right?
shitty man.
No
Myself
be
don't
shitty
forget the
man.
name. Shetima is Shetima. But
No, the
which one?
one, the one that said that if they do, they didn't, if Igbo people or Biafra didn't take Boko Haram and hide refugee for Imo State, that there will be war. What is the name of that useless
Oh,
smelling guy?
what's it? I will remember, Sha. Yeah, the one that talks
I
if the Imo people reject the IDP that they bring to Imo
uh,
states, it shows that they don't love Nigeria or something like that. I remember. I think it's don't worry. I remember him, Sha.
is
I put his picture
is
on the
that a
Facebook.
wa? I think is that a wa you to a leader or
Leader, and
something like
now,
that.
and now.
Na something Sherima,
Yerima,
you know,
Yerima.
Yerima. Thank you, brother. You see that man, how disease don't enter that guy brain. Oh, you know, I you see that guy. I don't even understand how this herdsmen how their reasoning be. Eh?
It's called
So if
entitlement, Prince Jejeman. It's called entitlement. They are like they
eh,
have that mentality, entitlement. Now, with that same
entitlement,
entitlement mentality, make them talk say Bayelsa oil belong to Jigawa.
eh,
It is
eh,
called entitlement. And not be them fault.
mm, yeah, I understand. Now Nigeria, now one Nigeria give them that leverage.
You get
But as he be, my ego, I want to tell that guy because I hear say people where they near am say mouth the smell. You know, that's why I hear. And I believe them because For that guy to come out and be telling Biafrans, if you don't, because in UK, in America, in Germany, when they accepted all these refugees from Syria, that Saudi Arabia will be their brother rejected, United Arab Emirates rejected because they know who they are. They know that all those terrorists must follow them to enter their space. They rejected, but UK, being that their democratic country, accepted them. And they started to, when they came in, they started to attack. If not that they begin to follow them up. Both in Germany, it's always happened. The difference of attack, even in America. This is what they want to bring into our land. They want to join Boko Haram, ISIS, and they swap to come down with the mess
They are not
they
bringing. They are
created.
not bringing seaports, international
No,
airports, but they want to bring IDP training center to Eastern Nigeria. Like, does that
can
even
you
make any
imagine?
sense?
Can you imagine?
Huh?
And this and can you imagine? And this belly thing will come out from forest, come open a mouth because Nigeria give them microphone to the talk. Then hopeless also Dimba. That one, I don't know the kind of madness where they worry that man. If they talk the one say the way be foul, a match shit, he go carry that shit leg enter soup. Eh? Yes, that is the hopeless, useless, smelling mouth where they talk. He think go fight war. You see the way they deceive the Benue, deceive the people of Nigeria to fight 1967 war. Go one night, don't run away. And they are killing his people. He's now in London, cooling off. Even the dead Buhari impostor they are using him to deceive Nigeria that Buhari still there alive, but they no put her inside the case a case list of against Nnamdi Kanu. My ego, you see, I want to tell hopeless also Dimba that this is Ruga agenda because they collected 6 billion naira from Buhari to establish all these terrorists that they brought in to fight Jonathan, to kick Jonathan out of power. And Jonathan saw all this thing and left power for him to use that power, and he useless that power.
Now, coward though, that one remain a coward though. He said people's life know what power. How many people they don't kill now since they get the power? People we no one made them kill. Saying no go fight them is not worth it. Abi?
Honestly,
now, how many they don't kill now? How many communities they don't ransack now, destroy now, after they got the power?
Say any best way they kill, where Buhari kill, but Jonathan in hand the inside. If you like making the play innocent, because if you run away, leave us inside the hand of Boko Haram leader Buhari. Nigeria life no go there like this. I look at the end of the day, Fulani, to cover up all the atrocity and abomination that they committed. They carry Nigeria and give the drug lord. Then we now see look at where the life of the whole Nigeria is now. They don't know if they are going forward or they are going backward or they are standing still. Everybody is just totally confused. People are dying every day. You show somebody that is standing on the high tension. On the high tension.
Prince.
Is it in fact my egu, but in two way there if they say they want fight war, make they know say they can fight am 1,000 years, they still they fight that war. And they make him know that a stupid boy. Make him know say this time around Britain, Russia no go come help am. So now he go fight that, he go fight the war alone.
Thank you very much, okay, for stopping by.
Respect,
let me take another one.
God bless you.
And you too.
Thank you for the good work you are doing.
Thank you for being there as well. I have another caller on the line. Here we go. Hello there.
Hello there, Mayogun General.
Good
afternoon.
Prince Adewale Mebude, our one and only, the African Wahala. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm doing very well, sir. Great. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for calling in, by the way. Yeah, you have the floor.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about these so-called elites. The same way Dele Faro Timi described them recently as dirty people, filthy, unintelligent, just a bunch of rogues that the only thing they have to offer is to showcase the limousine or the expensive Rolls Royce that they are driving on rubbish, horrible roads without drainage, full of potholes. They drive expensive cars and they use all types of security to surround themselves. Nigerian police and soldiers that are supposed to be protecting Nigeria and its people, they've become private security guards for the elites. And then these elites drive across dangerous, rough roads across Nigeria because they don't want to be kidnapped. They use the soldiers and the police as their protection. They get to their villages where 90% of the people are living in multi-dimensional poverty. Then they go to a mansion in their village. They rarely ever stay there. Maybe they are there for 2 days with a bunch of police and security. Then they run back to Lagos and Abuja because that's where they feel safer. So in real life, these guys are not elites. Like Prince Jejeman just explained, you have Yakubu Gowon. After being a full-time head of state, killed a bunch of people in a fake war, a genocide, destroyed the country, nothing left for his children to inherit. Then he ran away to London, England in his 80s, going to get ready to die, getting ready to die in England. Same thing with his friend, Bokwari. That one went to his house in London to go take a picture. Hey, we are friends. We're in London. Oh, we now live in London. Is that not a shame? These guys are, I understand they have no shame. These guys are completely shameless, and it's our own responsibility to force them to be held accountable. Until we figure it out, they are going to continue doing the same thing. Just like the so-called president, Koolu Tinubu. He has run away to London again for medical treatment after being in politics for over 30 years. Not one single hospital in Nigeria is good enough to take care of the president of Nigeria. So he is currently in London for medical treatment. And we saw him there about 3 weeks ago. He was there again, sneaking out of St. Mary's Hospital like a thief, like a common criminal. You know, he had those two guys surrounding him. He jumped inside the Mercedes Benz because these guys, these so-called elites of Nigeria, the so-called giant of Africa, they are so shameless. While Tinubu was sneaking like a thief into the Mercedes Benz, in that same video clip, I seen one guy, he looked like an Amazon worker or like, all these delivery companies pushing his trolley, going to deliver some material. And I was just thinking to myself that in Nigeria, this thief, this so-called elite that is a thief, will never be ever, he would never be in close proximity to a delivery driver. Yeah, exactly. So these are the people that they call elites. These people are trash. They are garbage. I encourage people, if any part of you have any respect for them, consciously remind yourself that you shouldn't have any respect for them because they don't deserve it. These guys are garbage. And I also encourage you guys that are in England, if you ever find out where that thief that walks around crawling like a cockroach, hiding around the crevices, if you find out where the guy is residing, go out there and stage a protest. Tell him to go back to Nigeria and fix it. Though he's not going to do that. I know he will never fix Nigeria, but put that pressure on him. That's why I called it, just to encourage the people. Put pressure on all these thieves and never have any respect for them.
They do not deserve any, by the way. They are not men of honor.
Yes, sir.
They are men, they are dishonorable men and women. So dear they are, Papa. Thank you. The African Wahala. Here is our emoji. Here. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, bro.
How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm very well. Oh, thanks for asking. Please.
Good this evening. I just want to, because there's one video I saw on your page 3 days ago, 4 days ago about Oputa panel,
right,
where that guy, the former Controller General of Custom,
Amadu Ali.
was lying, putting a living president
Yeah,
as some
the
living
Mofo that wrote a book and called Ademoyega Igbo. And until somebody was
Yes.
pointing that out for him, like, Ademoyega here
Yeah.
is Igbo. Why would he say? And now started pretending like, okay, is it not Igbo? You stated that it's Igbo. Like, that's how they, that's what they did to us. You know, before you continue, right? That reminds me. Somebody said